Welcome back. In this video we're going to learn how to make the basic fold 3. It's used in my art class to make a lot of these little insects or other kinds of fish-like models. It's very closely related to the kite base and the fish base. While the kite base and the fish base are actual origami, recognized as actual origami bases, this one is actually called the basic fold 3, but I'm going to call it the base fold 3 in art class. Okay? And it's closely related just because it has that same shape. If you notice, these two shapes, this overall kite base, follows the same shape here. But these two little pieces are sticking up, which kind of reminds us back to the fish base where we've got these two extra fins sticking up. We have these two extra fins sticking up, but it's not the same shape as that. Okay? So for the basic fold 3, you're going to need to start with a triangle of paper. All right? So here's our regular square of paper. Okay? If we had a other sized piece of paper and we folded one side over to the other to get our origami square like we usually would in class, you'll have your origami square with your diagonal down the center. Okay? Take your paper and cut it along that diagonal line, making sure that you're as accurate as possible, cutting right on that fold so you don't have wiggly wobbly lines when you're at the end. Okay? So there's my triangle. Now you have two triangles, one for later if you want to make a second model using the base fold 3. Now it says take these corners and fold it up right along that center line. Okay, now one thing with the base fold 3 is we're going to be doing an inside reverse fold here, and so it's essential that you have your paper folded accurately so that it doesn't go over that center line later. So we start with folding those two triangles up. Then here, ensuring that you've got the open side pointing up, you want to take this outside edge and fold it in along the center line, just like this. Now this kind of resembles making a kite base, okay, because we started with that square after we fold these two sides in, and then we fold these sides in like the kite base. Very easy. Okay, so everyone should be able to pretty easily master that. This is where things get just a little tricky because we start doing an inside reverse fold. Now if I pull this other model out, you'll notice if I unfold it, I have valley folds all along here, and this one becomes a mountain fold. Okay, you can see how that kind of changes because we're going to change the direction to tuck this whole triangle here inside, and we'll need to do an inside reverse fold to achieve that. So I'm going to take what we have, I'm going to open this piece up, and then open it all the rest of the way, like that. You can see that big triangle there. This one here is already a valley fold, so that should fold in quite easily. This fold here used to be a valley fold, and we're going to change it to a mountain fold, so it's pointing this way. And then we're going to change this one here around so it looks like that. So there is that inside reverse fold, and changing that around so that we can have that part of the base fold 3. Now we're going to take the other side here, open it up, open the whole thing up, fold this edge back inside, reverse this one, and reverse this crease that runs right along the outside just by simply pinching it. Similar to how we did the pinching along the crease when we learned how to do the origami fish base. Okay, so this is how we finish the basic fold 3. Remember, this is not an official origami base. It's just called the basic fold 3. Kasahara uses it in a lot of his models, and that's why I'm teaching it in my class, because I do like using a lot of those models as teaching tools because I think they're really elegant and well written. Okay, so that is how to finish the basic fold 3.